Today I'm taking you inside a truly unique home which just hit the market here in Marbella Hill Club, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods on the coast with some of the most insane Mediterranean sea views as well as the backdrop of the La Concha mountain. The bespoke interiors by Pedro Peña set the tone for the impressive art collection, the modern design and architecture, as well as plenty of facilities that will keep you entertained day and night. On today's tour, I'm gonna share with you my favorite parts of the house, as well as we'll explore deeply together what it's like to live in a 15 million euros home here in the heart of Marbella with these views. So let's get straight to it and begin with Villa Harmony. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the tour of Villa Harmony. Today we are starting this episode different than usual because we are in the lower part of the garden where we can see all the exterior of the home and its different levels. Now, an interesting fact that this home is spread over 6 different levels, 4 of them being the actual property itself and 2 of them being its garden and swimming pool zones. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way up to the very top, and this is the reason why we're starting from the lowest part of the garden. However, it is not the only reason. As you can see right behind me, we have this sculpture which represents an Olympic winner by Aurora Caniero. And what's really interesting is that it's worth 52,000 euros. So it's a great symbol which sets the tone for the rest of the house. Now the garden continues all around and you can reach your swimming pool and your driveway area from the other side as well as from the right hand side, where we have all these trees giving us privacy and separating from the neighbors next door. Now we reach the swimming pool area where the garden continues all the way up into the main entrance, so you can reach the basement area, the main entrance if you take it straight. But if you continue forward, you have this infinity edge swimming pool with the views which are peeking through the trees. We can already start seeing the Mediterranean Sea in the distance, outdoor shower, some sunbeds to relax and look into the rest of your garden, which unfolds right in front of your eyes with these open views into all this greenery around. Which is something, again, really special about this home, is not only do we have sea views, but you have a lot of greenery. Now let's continue walking along this open grass. On the left, we can also see the staircase, which would lead you to the second lower part where we've just been. So you have those 2 entrance choices, which you can use reaching into the driveway. Let's just turn around and look at the sheer size of the driveway. You enter from the cul-de-sac road where you have only 2 homes, and you drive down into your enormous driveway where you can just turn around here and make an easy entrance into your 2 cars garage. Now from here we can also reach with the staircase into the main entrance of the home, which we are going to head very shortly. We are following the levels, and the next one coming up is the main living, kitchen, dining, outdoor areas, which you can reach by heading right here just behind all these plants, following into this wooden staircase, little pebble stones. I feel like there's a lot of different ways and different entrances that you can use to enter into different parts of the home, which is really convenient. If you're throwing a party, you can get your guests coming straight from the driveway and from the garden to reach your main outdoor area, which is connected into your kitchen, living, dining areas. Let's start from this first outdoor lounge, which catches the sun throughout the whole day. We are southwest facing, which means the sun rises on the left from the trees and sets all the way on the right, giving you sun full day, and there is no wind. This is the best thing I love about this terrace. I've been sat here today, and even though it's not really that warm today in Marbella, but sitting here, you feel like it's middle of summer. Your dining area with seating for 8, all this greenery around. We have little baby olive trees which surround all this terrace. We have a chill out zone right in front as well. And I feel like there is a reason for why this home is called Villa Harmony. There is this sense of peace you feel, and it's not just another home in the Golden Mile surrounded by many others and direct views into the sea. All the trees around the house make you really feel like you are in some nature retreat, and the silence you feel is truly calming. And now let's head into the dining, kitchen, living areas. Designed by Pedro Peña, the minimalistic interiors really go well with the surrounding nature, and the designers opted for a soothing and neutral palette using natural elements such as wood and marble to create and enhance the feeling of luxury and calmness which you're supposed to feel in Villa Harmony. Now we're gonna start this floor from the kitchen area. We have the Calacata marble tops all around on the island as well as in the main kitchen. We have Miele induction and Miele appliances on the other side as well. We have 2 picture windows here. In fact, I'm not sure if they're picture windows. Nope. You can actually open and tilt those windows for some fresh air. We have the continuation of the Calacata marble, 2 leveled sink, and if we move to this side, we have more Miele appliances, brand new, voila. You even have the papers inside with probably warranty for many years, which is something that Miele offers with its appliances. Some more storage, just like it feels like every space has been maximized. Like even all these soft clothes that go until the end, we have the same on the opposite side. All in all, this is not over yet. It actually goes around the wall, creating this corner effect where we have a large wine cooler, also from Miele. And talking about storage, it just goes all the way until the end of the wall. And I love the combination of different materials. We have the natural stone followed by wood with LED lights inside, and the kitchen panels, which are really soft. So a nice combination of 4 different colors, in fact. Now, Zhenya, do you want to come over here, because I want to point out one detail which is very unique in this kitchen, and that is the curve of the island with the vertical little panels inside and the LED light strip which curves around the whole of the kitchen. Now there is one more thing, which is the extension of the kitchen, and that's your second kitchen. I used to call it a dirty kitchen, but a lot of you guys were commenting that it's not supposed to be called dirty kitchen because it's actually not dirty and it's not a nice way to introduce a second kitchen. So I take it in and now I call it a second kitchen. So let's explore. Well, as you might imagine, there's a lot of space, but let's focus on the most important here in this kitchen, which is your Miele fridge. Of course, brand new, as I did say in the beginning of this video, that this home has just hit the market. In fact, it's not even live on the website yet. It's still off the market at this time of filming this video. I feel like we missed one very important part. Zhenya is giving me the eye, so thank you for reminding me about this Miele fridge. We even have instructions here, so as you can see, it has never been used, which I assume a lot of people appreciate. We all like something that's brand new or something that hasn't been used very much, and this home is exactly that. A dining area that follows with a really original, let's just come back here, really original light fixture. It's got a light weight to it, but then it's like this moon inside of this large see-through lamp which shines on into the table. And now let's roll into the living areas, which is divided into two different sections. First section with these corner windows, you can open it completely and exit into the exterior. In fact, let's just take a look at the seamless flow which Villa Harmony offers. Voila. These do have some weight to it from Techno. Can never go wrong with Techno. Now we also have a fireplace just beneath the first art piece, recessed in this feature wall with LED lights in the back. We'll be seeing a lot of different artworks throughout this house, which we'll be mentioning later during the tour. And with this in the back, I think it's a great space to get the specs out of the way. You'll be able to see them on the left-hand side of the screen, as well as my contact details on the right-hand side. If you're interested in Villa Harmony or any other homes on this channel, you can contact me directly. And now let's continue further and step into the second part of the living room, which is separated by this two-sided sofa. Nice decorations. Pedro Peña's homes are always perfectly decorated, in my opinion, with so much style, minimums, but at the same time warm and cozy. Now the first art piece covering the whole of the wall, marble all around with these little vertical textured details, and following through we have the entrance to the home. Because today we are going in reverse, let's just talk about the views that open up as you walk in the kitchen, living, dining areas. You start to see the Mediterranean Sea peeking through the trees, and just behind your outdoor dining area and all the greenery surrounding the home. And now let's reverse even more, where in the backdrop we have this piece of art staircase with floor-to-ceiling picture windows looking into the palm trees, vertical aluminium slats going to the very top, hanging light fixtures all the way from the second floor, double height ceilings, and a feature wall with all these decorations as you enter, and my favorite lamp. Zhenya, what is this lamp? Saturn. Correct. We have a Saturn welcoming us with some more decorations. We have a powder bathroom next to the left with a little wardrobe upon the entrance of the home. Now let's just take a step back into the front door so we can explore the exterior and the main entrance to the home. 5-meter pivoting door, picture windows right above. Look at these light fixtures which welcome you. What a grand entrance. With a pedestrian entrance from the street level, which follows right behind the natural stone wall and curves around the cul-de-sac road, we also have the driveway on the left, which leads into the garage. And from here, I also want to appreciate that great contrast between the natural stone wall with the glass floor-to-ceiling picture window. It really gives this modern vibe. And now, Zhenya, let's step back inside and explore the first bedroom, and in fact, the only bedroom of this floor. Altogether, we have 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms in this home, and over 3,000 square meters of plot. So a lot to cover. Let's head right in. A double bedroom, stylish design with an emphasis on greenery, loads of little green details and views into, let's reveal, the side of the home. We also have an ensuite bathroom right here with a vanity sink setup for 2 and a walk-in shower with a little window also looking into the sunset side of the home. But this is not yet over, because we also have a walk-in wardrobe, nice and cute, not too big, but sometimes smaller is better in fact. And now let's head back outside. Who's going out first? Zhenya made the decision to go out first. Let's close with this door. And here we are back in the landing. We have a lift, which could take us to all the 4 levels of the home. But because I love this staircase so much, I want to use it to reach the bedroom's level. Even the design of the railings is quite unique because it curves in every corner, not to mention the LED lights and all these windows with the La Concha in the back. Zhenya, you've gone too far. Let's just appreciate that view right here. When you're walking up the stairs or down, you get to enjoy the main mountain of Marbella. Funny fact, I have never hiked La Concha, which is something I should definitely do. And if you haven't done it, make sure to do it as well. Apparently, it's the best hike of Marbella, but get ready for a long walk. But now, let's start exploring all the 4 bedrooms we have on this floor. Let's start from the office. What a stylish space, minimalistic, but does the job. Look out into the greenery, office desk right in the middle with a backdrop of this really special art piece from the Iranian artist Ali Mashkia Dolasl. It's taken me a while to remember the name, but I'm super proud of myself that I did. It represents an ancient textile tunic. Now that's the first room of the upper floor, where in total we have 4 bedrooms, and let's step into the master. With a little corridor which leads a long way into the main bedroom, but first let's just check out the first door. It leads into the first walk-in wardrobe, the small walk-in wardrobe, which I would assume would be for him. His private own little space, which leaves the main walk-in wardrobe all to the lady. And now the actual master bedroom. What a size to it, what a design. We have travertine wall with its own fireplace. What a design behind the bed with the LED lights, tinted glass surrounded by the little squares design, and a sofa bed which looks directly into your terrace and of course into the incredible sea views which open up from this second floor. And now we've walked into the walk-in wardrobe for her with so much storage for your shoes. That's just a dream. And a slow fade of the LED light, which automatically turns on. That is a perfect space to, oh my God. You have all these drawers with leather inside. So even when I'm opening it, it just smells really fresh of leather. Followed by a freestanding bathtub in this podium. It's slightly elevated with LED light just underneath, and on the other side, of course, you do have a separated toilet. You do have a door this time. Vertical wooden slats right in the ceiling of both of these spaces. Here we have a walk-in shower as well as a very interesting, I know you love showers, let's just look up. It's a really big rain head above, which would probably have some really good pressure. A double sink vanity setup for both, with speakers inbuilt as well in the ceiling. And that completes the master bedroom. We have 2 more to go. Just across the corridor, we have 2 more double bedroom. First one with a blue design. It's private ensuite bathroom, which reflects the one we saw downstairs. A very similar layout right here. And also we have views into the private driveway. Now, followed by a second double bedroom right on the other side, this time a little bit of a different color palette. Not too big, not too small, just a perfect size for a double bedroom. Neutral colors, looking into the driveway as well as the sunset side, and even from here we can see a little bit of some sea views. A makeup section or a study section also is available here in this bedroom. And that, guys, completes the bedrooms level, and now we're going to head downstairs into the basement. Vamos! Arriving at the floor -1, I am surrounded by art pieces. Starting from the piece on the left by Alexander Zuleta, a Guatemalan artist which creates contemporary art here in Marbella, and it gives so much color into the landing of the floor -1. So the first bedroom of this floor, and in fact the only bedroom. Let's just look at the views. You have your private entrance, so you could potentially reach from the driveway and enter directly into this bedroom, which could be perfect for staff. Now on the left hand side we have a laundry room with washing machines and everything you need to keep this house nice and tidy. A lift also right here on the left hand side, and on the right we have a powder bathroom and an entrance into your garage, which we are not going to show you because there's a lot of things still happening there. This house has just been finished and the garage is still quite messy, let's call it. Let's call it not very presentable for a video shoot. So here we've entered into the second living area, your downstairs living area. So you could say we have 2 living areas in this home, and each one with a completely different vibe. Here I can just imagine those Friday slow evenings, Netflix on the enormous TV in this feature wall, nice and relaxed here with this very important art piece, which is Persian calligraphy and covers pretty much all of the wall. Now, if we take it left, we have the bar section with tinted glass, everything you need to make some nice drinks. We even have drinks actually ready here. A whiskey of 10 years old for whiskey lovers. We also have gin. Well, anything your heart desires is ready. A bar with travertine tops, light fixtures above with a minimalistic design, as well as in the rest of this room. It's a nice and ambient vibe. Now let's just take it through this door where we reach the gym area, which is connected into your wellness zone. Jenna, let's step in and let's just show everyone something I discovered this morning. And even though I go to the gym, but I've never seen anything like this. And Jenna, I will need you to come here so we can zoom in on these numbers, where what you do is you basically have to click and you can see the numbers 12, 10. Those are your kilograms. So I'm just gonna put it at 4. Have you ever seen anything like Rene is very shocked. He's never seen anything like this. Then you have to put it back in like this. And now let's just turn it into 18 and see if I manage. This is a bit more heavy. So you can basically choose any weights and they are in one big weight, which saves a lot of space. Techno gym, new technology. Now let's step through the door here and into your spa area, which is the first part really, because then we have the indoor swimming pool, walk-in shower, separated toilet section, and followed by a sauna space. Jenna, come on through to the sauna. Dry sauna, followed by a well. And now here is where I ask myself a question this morning. Is it a massage room or is it a treatment room? Because we have a bed which can be regulated. So it does give out some facial treatment, beautician room vibes to me, but I assume you can also use it as a massage room. Let's step back all the way, back into the gym. Also important to mention, floor to ceiling sliding doors that look out into the driveway, so you could potentially come in straight from the driveway. And lastly, but not least, we have this swimming pool designated area with a waterfall at the very end. We have both speakers implemented throughout the ceilings, so you can create any ambience you want for yourself and your loved ones. And with this said, we've come to the end of the video, and I know you're guys wondering, well, I did mention at the beginning that there's 4 levels of the house, but we've only seen 3. Well, that's true. And that is because the 4th rooftop level is still under construction, where we're going to have a swimming pool and a chill out lounge with the most insane views will be ready in the next couple of weeks. So the whole house, as you could have seen, covers a lot of space and has a lot of functionality and a lot of different areas to enjoy. All the information about this home will be down in the description, so you can contact me directly if you're interested in this or any other homes in this channel. And we'll be seeing you in the next upcoming videos next week. Ciao guys!